Hey, hello everybody. I came back after quite a lot of time. I was freezing. It was freezing cold and I was freezing and I was hibernating and well, I was procrastinating. That's the word. You can see that today is so sunny and because it's sunny, I came out and I thought that I should share some of my thoughts with you and what I'm doing right now, because it's sunny, it's been 3-4 days now in Lahore that it started being so sunny and so nice and so cozy that is actually affecting your mind to just be up and running and be doing something new. So I came upstairs yesterday and I found that I have some mud lying in the pots upstairs and I had been planning, or I had been trying to plant some trees, some vegetables of my own upstairs, but I couldn't do that. Last time I planted garlics, I planted spring onions, and I planted some potatoes and onions. Nothing came out. I couldn't grow anything. Now this time I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna keep on trying unless I get successful in this endeavor. All right, guys. So even today I broke my tool. But now I have promised that I'm not gonna buy anything for this new hobby of mine. I'm just gonna use the things that I already have, or the things that I could get for free. Like yesterday I went outside in the park and I collected some leaves which have fallen from the trees, and I think I'm gonna make a good fertilizer. I don't know if it's the right word for it. And I'm gonna enrich my soil using those leaves and some eggshells that I used in this soil today. I don't have anything, no plants already, so let's see what's gonna happen. So today, so this was the brief introduction of what I'm up to. So today we're going to talk about minimalism. 8 years ago, when my husband showed me this plot where I'm living right now, this house, we made a house later on, I was very what happened? I was not sure what I could do with the place that we're gonna build a house on, because this is just 225 square feet. That's like one merla. You normally look at the commercial shops, that's the size of the house. So, but luckily we made two stories and a little bit of everything we have. We have the roof and the space in the roof, and we have 2 rooms, 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen. That's all we have, but it's very small. Comparatively, it's very small, and it's a tiny house, you can say that. And I was not very happy about it, because that time, like everybody else, I wanted to have a big house, but our income, our sources were not allowing us to have it. So we built a house on it. It was a nice experience, but one thing I was very I had to struggle in the beginning. Like, I could not put a lot of things in my house, just the super necessary things. Super necessary bed, a small dining table, a cupboard for storing the clothes, and just a very, very necessary thing. Nothing fancy, nothing big, because I wanted the house to look as spacious, and there's enough room for us to move around and for kids. So But I did not know in the beginning that this house is going to teach me a life lesson. This house is going to teach me something, a skill. This house is going to teach me a skill to live with less and to be content with less. And I made a lot of mistakes, like everybody does. Like everybody does, accumulating things which you don't really need. I could tell you for sure, I own more than I need. And I have a lot of people coming to my house also, and they go like, you yeah, it is good for you guys, but like we have a lot of stuff. This kind of small house doesn't fit us. So for a bigger house, it's harder for people to downgrade to a small one. But inshallah, I'm gonna share with you guys my journey of I'm making we guys are building our own house that is 5 times bigger than this one. That's like, this is 1 marla house and we're gonna move to a 5 marla house. But my habits that I have built here in 1 marla house are gonna stay with me no matter how big place I'm gonna move to. And I really love and cherish my experience of having a small house and learning a lot of things from this house, that I don't need a lot of things to live, and I don't need to spend a lot of money on things that are not necessary for me. One room is enough for all 4 of us. Like, we are 4, we have 2 kids, we are 2 adults, and this house is more than enough for us. Even when the guests come, they are pretty comfy here. So this is how I started my minimalist journey, and unconsciously I started it. I was not planning for it. But later on, I got introduced to this idea of minimalism, how less is more and everything, and I read about it, and I explored more and more things about it, and I became more content in what I had as a small house and the small things that I have in my small house. So, what was I saying? It is not really important for everybody to start from a small house. It is possible to live small in a big house also, and it is also possible that we just fill our lives with things which matter the most, and kids matter the most, being self-sufficient matters most, our own intellectual and self-discipline matters the most. So this is what I'm going to share with you guys, that life is not as difficult as we have made it with all our wishes that this thing we will acquire and we'll be happy. The things that we already have are more than enough for us. All we have to be is to be glad with the things we have. Yesterday I was watching a video where a girl's body, she had FOP, I don't know the full name of this disease, but she had that disease where slowly and steadily her body is turning into stone and her mobility is decreasing. She was not complaining about it. She could only move one of her hand now. Before, she could even walk and she could do a lot of things, but now after 3-4 years and later on in her life, she's gonna be bedridden. But she wasn't complaining. She was fine with everything that she had, and her mother and her family is supporting her, and they are thankful for everything. So if we look at life, and if we look at our bodies, and if we look at the things and the facilities we have been given to, they are a lot. They are a lot. There are so many things that I don't think we should be unhappy about anything. We have a lot of things to be happy about. What do you say? I hope you guys like it, and I'll be sharing with you guys my plans if they grow up. If they didn't, I will also be sharing that with you guys, and to tell you guys that I am starting with this planting thing with nothing, with broken tools, and with the mud that I already have, and the leaves that I found in the park, and I'm hopeful, I'm positive that if you put hard work into something and you stay happy and content and be grateful for whatever you have, you get everything, and every project gets successful with patience and hard work. So see you guys in the next video. Have fun, be grateful, and ciao.